Vinny, how do you plug your controller into your Game Boy Advance? Oh, well, I have it modded to the volume slot. So, welcome to obscure, weird, um, I guess bad Game Boy Advance games. This is a segment put together by someone whose name is, it will be with you in a moment. Ah, here's the name. I'm prepared. JB-99. And yeah, it's a collection of some just weird and obscure and strange games. So, if you're ready, we can get started. But first...
Yeah.
Mario! Again?! God, Mario! I don't have any more windows left now, Mario. Fucking hell. It's the second time tonight. Just wants to destroy everything. So if you'll give me a moment, I can get this started. Almost ready? Okay, what do we have first? Oh boy. You're gonna like this one, chat. Now, this collection was made in a way to destroy our hopes and dreams, I think. But also, they made sure that I didn't play any of these games on stream. So what do you do when you're having a bad day? You have Garfield offer you a nice egg. Oh, wait a minute. I think I played this before. Wait, no. Have I? I'd better find the missing eggs and outfox the, fox. This music. This camera. That rake. That lasagna health meter. I've played a DS Garfield game. Okay, so there's a couple of Vinesauce historians in the audience. I haven't played this one. But I want you to know I already hate this. Long arm Garfield. Okay, so let me describe the experience. Have you ever attempted to poop in a bottle because you parked your car and there are no bathrooms nearby and the only thing you had nearby was a bottle? People are saying that they've never had this experience, so then I can't continue to explain what this game is like because you haven't had what I thought was a very common experience. It never happened to me. So yeah, I would say it's very similar to that. Orf's attack takes a little while to happen. And also his feet really smell. The camera is whizzing all over the fucking place. God, the level design is infuriating. Why am I collecting coffee? Yeah, there's like some weird lag in this game. There's some frame rate issues. Okay, Garfield has a Wario-like attack. Doesn't do anything. Why is John dead? I knew Garfield was gonna do it eventually. This place is spookier than John's closet. I need to find a key to get out of here. Oh man. Could you imagine if the Game Boy Advance Castlevanias played like this? We're collecting pie, at least. That makes more sense than coffee. And the music makes a little bit more sense for the level. The previous level had music that kind of fit like a second to last level theme. It was far too dramatic for a bright and colorful, like Garfield, cheery, fun farm game with lag and almost no content worth discussing. Oh, I didn't realize Garfield had the people's elbow. It doesn't work. The one thing that looks like an attack actually does not attack. That is certainly a thing. Also, this reminds me of a lot of Christmas games that I've played. For some reason, the Game Boy Advance had a number of Christmas games that at some point I have played. That said, these are not good memories. Garfield's feet stink so bad that only ghosts would be turned away instantly. He has the power to kill ghosts again. Someone just said, if you reach the attic quick enough, you can find the shadow of John hanging. Vinny, why are you doing this? We do something to anger you. You called me stupid that one time when I didn't play the video game good. And now you're stuck here. You're glued to your television set. You have no choice but to watch me play this. You know you can't leave. Everybody knows rules. Cool hitboxes. Cool hitboxes. If you really analyze those hitboxes, you'll see what was really going on there. So, does anyone remember Gremlins? I mean, it was a pretty big movie in the 80s. So we'll throw them a minimal budget, get 7 people on a team together, and have them make a Gremlins game. Gizmo the Mogwai has decided to challenge Stripe and his Why is the text disappearing? I only have a second to read the- huh? That text didn't disappear? They could have easily fit all of that text on the screen. Also, I do not want to see this thing's face. This looks like something from the fucking gang breeder breeding generator thing. Asian gift shop. And I already hate it. It just takes, all it takes for me is a look at the camera, and if it starts whipping around like this, I know the developers don't give a shit. I don't know if it's the same engine as Garfield, but it looks exactly like Garfield. Just the way it kind of plays and looks and... Oh, you have a double jump. No, it's a little bit more advanced. You have, like, double jump and a grab, and you can collect batteries. Maybe this is just like a generic Game Boy Advance game engine. Yep, and I already hate everything. It didn't take long. Did not take long. Oh, you can climb. There's... Okay. Sure, that's not a background element. You got it. It's wallpaper, but it just looks like toilet paper. From this game's ass! Excuse me. My inner ABGN. Okay, so there's a door here. Oh my god. So, it's giving me a headache. I guess I need a key. It's probably up here or somewhere. I guess I need a key. It doesn't matter. This is one of those cases where you can tell exactly what the rest of the game is gonna be like from the first level. Oh, wait a minute. Those are keys. Oh, I see. I see. You have to press the shoulder button to get the key, so it's not like an item you would normally just collect. The camera was whipping around so fast, I thought that was just some random decoration. I'm so sorry, chat. This is why we play these games, because I do something stupid in a terrible game, chat calls me stupid, and then I further punish us. Notice I said us. I myself am being punished, while I punish you. Hey, do you want to just abandon Sunday stream altogether? I can play some Smash. It wouldn't, really, seriously, it wouldn't be that hard. I can play Smash right now. Who's that? What's that noise? Oh, shit! Okay.
Hello.
Hi. I guess Mario doesn't want me to stop playing Sunday stream. Why is the screen vibrating? How could you fuck this up so bad? 1990. Wait a minute. It says here, Gremlins 2 Advance. This is an NES port? So, wait a minute, this is an NES game on the Game Boy Advance, they just put it out, colorized it, and didn't figure out how to properly... Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, they didn't figure out how to not make the screen vibrate. I thought they maybe added more colors to the game than the original NES palette. I was totally lying. It's exactly the NES game. Not that I've played it, but yeah, it's just a shitty port. Was this game such a classic that they needed to bring it to the Game Boy Advance 20 years later? Was this game such a classic? Was Gremlins really hot the year this came out? I wonder? Like, was there Gremlin Mania again? Well, I'm gonna compliment it and say that for a NES game, it doesn't look completely terrible. I'll take a thing. There, yep. It's Dumbledore. I mean, this is a cursed port. but it's not a terrible game. Maybe it is, I don't know, I can't really tell right now, because that previous game has made me hate Gremlins, so I'm not gonna have a good... No, I don't like it. James and Mike played it. I'm so sorry to hear that. Gifts for Gamers was today, which was a thing they did at the Too Many Games Convention Center. Well, it's not what the convention center's called, but they invited me, I didn't go. I'm just done with conventions for the year. Last year I went, and I stayed at a hotel, which was very nice, and I couldn't sleep. I think I got to sleep around 9 a.m. for no good reason. Like, it was maybe 8 or 9 a.m. I had to wake up about 3 hours later, and then sign autographs and meet people and be all cheery and fun. So, that was what happened, and I remember playing the Switch port of Skyrim before it really became like a meme stream, and I was getting Serana. That's what I was doing. I was doing the Dawn Guard DLC, and I remember... This was very vivid, but I remember... What's that fucking place where everything's ethereal? And it's awful, and it takes way too long to get through? The Soul Cairn. Yep. So that's a year ago. That was a year ago to the day. So anyway, that's Gremlins. Kart Fighter Advance. Now, I've played a Kart Fighter on the NES. I didn't know there was an advanced version. It's not, it's just a port. So, it's a port of a bootleg that never actually came out on the NES legally. And it's vibrating. Oh my god. How many fucking times am I gonna play this game on the stream? Yossi. It's exactly the same thing, and it's still fucking terrible. This is different. There's a cheat menu that you can just access. This is a character that will never come to Smash Brothers. Actually, anything's possible after Piranha Plant. Love that Yoshi just punches. That's like an Indiana Jones fist. You know what I mean? Like, so much strength is in there. Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. Oh god. I don't think I'm allowed to say bad things about this. Oh god. Oh no, not again. Oh god. Rip stream, rip YouTube channel. Alright, so this is a cool game called VeggieTales. It's a cool game called VeggieTales based on a really cool property called VeggieTales. Awesome. Really, wholesome family fun VeggieTales. Very good. Some would say it's lit, my fam. See, you get like a vegetable, then you can, you play the game, and it's very much like Lost Vikings, I guess. A little bit like Lost Vikings. I should just call this Cursed Game Boy Advance Games. That's really a better name for this segment. Not anything here hasn't been cursed yet. That was a double negative. I don't know why I did a double negative there. You ain't even know how not anything here not be cursed. Man, this jump is really good. Remember, I have only good I must not think bad thoughts. Only good thoughts for the VeggieTales. Only good thoughts. The VeggieTale got the money. I got my cash hype. But yeah, I mean, kind of reminds me of it's a couple different types of games, and it, you know, Lost Vikings is probably not the best comparison, but there's a lot of Game Boy Advance. Like, in fact, I played it like a Santa Claus game that was just like this. There was like a detective game. It was like a bootleg detective. I think it was real, actually, now that I think about it. But kind of reminds me a little bit of the Mario and Donkey Kong game, but way worse. Way better, way better, way better. VeggieTales is so good. When you get touched by an onion, you go slow for a while. So not only do you have to deal with getting touched by an onion, you actually go very slow for a couple seconds, like 10 seconds. Okay, so that ladder just doesn't work then. Alright, well, we've reached the end of the line. Someone said I'm not getting why Vinny is like this, because the VeggieTales are awesome, and because it turns out on YouTube, if someone doesn't like a thing, you can actually copy strike them. Yeah, it's true. Mario is missing Advanced. These are just, like, shitty NES ports. Not all of them, but a number of them. Is that really Bowser? Dear God. That couldn't be Koopa. Why is he so small? So, let's get this straight. It started as an SNES game, it was downgraded to NES, and then it was ported to Game Boy Advance. And it's being played on a PC. Alright, there you know, now you know the secret. We're 4 levels deep. Oh my god. I can barely look at that before it starts hurting. No, I mean it's being streamed on a PC. Directly to you. Someone named Desert5 followed me on Twitter. And it's like a Desert P imposter, but I guess he's my new friend now. Sorry, Desert P. He's 5 times the desert you are. Yoshi running fast makes the world go round. Yeah, it's Mario missing. That's what it is, Mario missing. Everybody knows the rules. And I got stuck at that door for a moment. Let's go, Luigi. I guess I should explain what Mario's missing is. You have to figure out where Mario is, but first you have to find out where the fuck you are. And then you have to pay off your bounties. And you go like this, earn. It's an educational game starring Luigi as he finds Mario. And it's dreadful. Come on, let's go down. There we go. How do I talk to people? For some reason, I can no longer talk to anyone. I can't enter buildings, I can't talk to anyone. Yeah, this is a little bit too much for me. That's why we have to do Pikachu 4-in-1. Distributed by Sega. Hang on a minute. Licensed by Nintendo, distributed by Sega, Pikachu 4-in-1. Excuse the fuck me. Picaclick. P-I-C-A. It's a puzzle game. You can tell Pikachu's just trying to say Pikachu. But Pikachu has no vocal cords. They were ripped out by Sega. Oh no, wait, no, Pikachu is saying, help me. I'm in the wrong game. Help me. I'm being held here against my will. This is very illegal, and I shouldn't be in this game. Or on this system in this form. I think Pikachu's also said, what's that? What's that, Pikachu? Pikachu, someone's in a well? Someone's trapped in a well? Brock? Misty? Pikachu is saying... a lawsuit is coming. Again, NES games, but with, like, GBA intro screen. Pacman. Alright, so it's Pikachu running from the Kool-Aid Men. I didn't know there was more than one Kool-Aid Man. But sure, here we go. Look at he eat. It's much better to think about this in the sense of Pikachu being here against his, like, his wishes. Not that it's better. It's just wronger. Go ahead, post your Vine Englishes. I know what I said. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. No, it's not that, is it? No, it's just a little different. Is Pikachu alone enough to sell this game? I don't know how to exit the game, so we'll just... Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, was this actually sold? Did someone put this on a cartridge and sell it on the Game Boy Advance? So they just took a ROM of an NES game, put it on the GBA and said it was Pikachu 4-in-1. Someone's gotta be real happy about that. And then when they boot it up, they're like, oh, it must be legit, Sega distributed it. Gee. You think with 4 games, there has to be at least one good one. Union Bond. Who the fuck is Union Bond? Picadance. This has got to be a good one. Is this Pikachu DDR? You got a total of 3 songs. Miss. Even though I absolutely hit the button at the right time. I mean, you don't have to believe me, but I was pressing the buttons to the beat at the right time. Lose, lose, lose. I mean, you gotta give me the benefit of the doubt over the bootleg Pikachu game. At least give me that much. Poké Tetris. And it's another bootleg of it. This should just be called GBA NES games at this point. I want the ones with the fucked up shapes, please. You know, the stuff that makes Tetris not Tetris? And infinitely more infuriating? Yeah, I'll take that stuff. You know, the one with the input lag? Because when you play Tetris, you want input lag. That's cool. Thanks. This is very wrong. I don't like this. I don't like that I'm playing Tetris with these pieces. These are not okay pieces. I know the word cursed keeps coming up during the stream tonight, but it is 100% applicable. Tetris should not have a single little block like that. Just goes against everything I grew up with. Everything I believe in. Fuck is this Space Invader piece? Oh boy, here you go. And thank God Pikachu's here to congratulate me. Poor Pikachu, such an innocent creature being a hoard for everybody's profit. Just... and not even Nintendo in this case. Just some fucking... some hacker. Innocent, pure Pikachu. Doesn't know what's happening. Has no choice to comply. Here's a character that doesn't mind. Okay, I believe I played this too. For someone who went through great lengths to make sure I haven't played this stuff, I've played some of this stuff. Well, this is actually a little different. This isn't... this is, you know, Sonic Advance. Obviously. This one's a little bit more competent. But yeah, there's the Sonic NES. There's So Mario. I can tell by Sonic's feet that this isn't the NES one that I've played. This is a different one. Not bad. Probably the best thing I played tonight. That's not saying much, because it's still kinda shit. Picture everything you love about Sonic, but less fast. And less responsive. Also, this is well under the capabilities of the Game Boy Advance, though slightly above NES, and it's not flickering, so I'm just confused. Sonic has passed. Rest in fucking peace. Pocket Sonic Street Racing Syndicate. Now this I probably haven't played. And it's an actual Game Boy Advance game. And the artifacting on those Robertsons. This is a DSi game. Oh. That doesn't... I don't want that. Just take that away. I'm just trying to play a racing game. Why are you doing this? It's weird. The cops just... wait, have I played this? The cops just pooped Eddie right before the finals of the LA... I can't even remember if I've played this kind of shit before. I probably... maybe not. LA sanctioned meet, so you're taking Eddie's place, and you're gonna run in his ride. Oh, no. Oh, we don't want this. We don't want to race at 5 frames a second. Oh, no, we don't. I mean, I've played some 3D stuff on the DS and the GBA, and I've done a stream dedicated to 3D Game Boy Advance games at one point. This is as bad as any of those. Actually, you know what? Some of those were pretty fucking bad. This isn't quite as bad as some of those. And when there's no one else on the screen, you get more than 5 frames a second. But if you have like 2 or more cars on the screen, it just chugs. Look, there's 2. We're in Chugsville right now, which I believe is a town somewhere in Kentucky. Wait, that's the boosts, or is it the brakes? I don't know what's happening. Is there an earthquake? Some of the menu sounds actually sound like digital vomit. Iron Man? Ah! Can we get something that's not ugly? No, I don't want to play as a Counter-Strike skin. Okay, we're going to Hollywood. So if anyone lives in Hollywood, you should recognize a lot of these places. There's there's the stars. The Chinese theater. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's the movie studios, movie stars. I see the movie stars studio. That's what it's called. Is that supposed to be like a grill? Bottom? What is that stuff called at the bottom of a car? Or is that... I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think the chroma key didn't get chroma keyed out. Oh, it's neon. It's underglow. They have neon at the bottom of the car. Alright, I'll give them credit. That's kind of cool, even though it just looked like a glitch for me. Wrong way, I don't give a shit. We're off-roading now. I'm leaving Hollywood. Where in the name of Christ am I? San Diego! Alright, well, we're on the highway. Good. I'm good. Hanna-Barbera. Oh no. I know you want to hear this. Again, another NES game. I've played this 1,000 times too. I don't like what Barney's doing to that poor dinosaur. Yeah, it just looks worse. It just looks worse. I can't believe... What's his name? Homer? Flint's... Spart... Fred! I can't believe Fred is dead. This game barely runs. Like, it's a miracle that this is actually working. I wanted to show you a cool image, chat. Stevenson. Could this be a real game? Spyro? A New Beginning? Could this be a real Spyro game? Sierra. Ah, the name of a game studio I've not heard in a long time. A long time. Sadly, they couldn't get Stuart Copeland for the soundtrack for this, so they got Stuart Hopeland. But he's alright, too. What the fuck? I don't like this. I don't like what I see! I want to go back and see it again, though. Takes a very long time to get back into it. Okay, I need to see them again, because they were amazing. So, okay, hang on a minute. They look like the box art of sea monkeys. You know, they advertised sea monkeys as this, and then they were just like little brine shrimp. But they're supposed to be the dragonflies. I'm done. That's it. No, I gotta stop this now. I can't do this anymore. Mario, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. Please. Stop. No, please. Okay. Okay. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. Whatever you want, Mario. Oh boy. It says hold the button, but then you can't hold the button. Oh, I think you can hold it, but you can't double jump. Oh wait, no, you can. You can hold it. Okay, so you have the glide from Spyro. You don't have the fire. You have the ram. Head ram. Audio compression is giving me a headache. Sorry, sadly they couldn't get Tom Kenny to do the voice, so they got Rhymes with Tom Kenny. Which is interesting, because I didn't know Rhymes with was a first name. Tom Petty. Maybe. So this isn't a good game. You can usually tell from the first couple minutes if you're gonna enjoy the game based on if it controls well. And this controls in a very clunky but competent way, but it's not fun to control Spyro. So, the 3D gameplay did not translate well back to 2D. And again, half the fun of Spyro is how fast and zippy Spyro is, and like, the fire is cool, but none of that's here. Zippy! I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't do it. Oh no. No! No!
Hello!
Alright. That's not happening again. That was my last window. I know I said that before, but that was really my last window. There are no more windows for Mario to break. And also, this is a running bit that needs to stop. I ran out of clips, I only had 2. So that's a low effort bit. Germa does high effort bits. When you watch my stream, you get low effort bits. Oh, that music. It sounds like the compression itself has formed an instrument. Love that it takes forever to kill those spiders. It's so much fun. I'm having fun. Hit a bulb spider. It's whack-a-mole? Really? Fucking why? I just want to see what happens next. Same music, and it just started over. Same music. Has started over multiple times. This is a really bad port of Spyro. I know there's a lot of 3D games around this time that had to get ported over to like Game Boy Advance, DS, and even before that, Game Boy Color. This is an example of why that shouldn't happen. Tiny Toon Adventures. Kinda like the Tiny Toon game on the NES. Scary dreams. Guess who I'm choosing? The hog. By the way, Plucky was my favorite character growing up. So, I mean, now you understand why I like Scoot as much as I do. Where's Buster? There's really no Buster Bunny? How dare you? Wait, what? This is the partner? Oh, you play as Buster, and then... Plucky's your partner. And now he's dead. I think this is a fighting game. It's like a beat 'em up. It's not what I expected from Tiny Toons. I thought it was gonna be a platformer. Nothing about Tiny Toons tells me, like, oh, we have to make a beat 'em up. Like, whoever was in charge of this game, if they watched the show, I don't know how they arrived at the conclusion that this should be like a fight snakes game. But alright. It's not completely terrible. I wouldn't want to play this for more than 10 minutes, but... I get to watch Plucky die over and over and over again. That's kind of fun. I don't think Plucky has any other use other than Anvil. Or Big Anvil, I guess. I think I've had enough of this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Mutants. Teenage Mutant Ninja Mutant. Oh, by Ubisoft. Are these edge turtles? Ab. Yup. My son's April is here to talk to us about her new book. Yeah, it's Edge Turtles.
Hey, April!
I only have one voice.
Is this the book about Yaddle?
You bet! I was only involved in half the story. You guys were involved in the behind-the-scenes stuff.
There sure were lots of behind-the-scenes stuff going on. Our family was falling apart.
This is when Rafe was out being a solo crime fighter, right?
Yeah, crime was on the rise. I didn't think we were doing enough about it. We were doing plenty. See what I mean? So I tricked out a motorcycle and started getting things done on my own. I'm putting you punks out of business.
Game Boy Advance tried so hard to have good music. Again, another not terrible game. Cursed maybe, but not terrible. It's just a beat 'em up. It's like the other Ninja Turtles arcade game. I don't think... I mean, I give the creator of this collection credit, because there's a couple decent things in here that were entertaining, but this is actually just a decent game. I say decent twice. One with the meaning of decent trash and obscure, and then decent meaning, like, actually good games. But, I guess the real issue is, for obscure games and stuff like that, Ninja Turtles aren't exactly obscure. Though my favorite part of this game is that the turtle has a nice cock thrust pelvic move. So now the game has opened up a world of possibility of cheese. This last game is called Week of Garfield. Excuse me, what did that say? Have fun suffering, Vinny? Where are you going, Odie? That is the most disgusting face I've ever seen. It looks like E.T. No. No, you're not a real cat. What are you- Oh! Man, there's a weird-looking cat! It looks like E.T. and Yoda got high and ate Garfield. Look at the attack. This is fucking fantastic. Look at this attack. Hang on a minute. All right, well, you know what? It's not working. Now, the attack, we need to analyze this a little closer because this is important. Don't worry about the scenery moving like that. Okay, so you'll notice where the pixels are, right? Pixels go to about there, right? The kick, you'll notice, extends pretty much the exact same amount. There's no extra reach from the kick to the bottom of Garfield's foot. The hitbox does not it's you have to like die to attack someone in this game. So anyway, that's cool. But you also have cat form. So this is a Transformers game. So you go from cat to Lovecraftian nightmare. That was actually a dead body. Look at that face. Look at that smug face. You're joking. you're joking. What killed me? The music restarts when you pause the game. Just kick the frog up the ass. That's what you get. That's the level of quality you've come to expect. You're joking. You're joking. Oh, this is amazing. Notice the percussion just dies and doesn't come back. There were drums in the song. I don't like that. I don't like that. What is that face? Oh, you have to pick that up. That's health. Oh, why is Garfield dropping these things? Maybe Garfield is uncovering these things? Oh, I have projectile now. So power-ups are invisible until you walk over them. Good system. You have to throw a rock at the spider. That's the only way to get past it. And then you... Okay. And then you have a fucking seizure when a cricket touches you. And then... I know I always say this. This might be one of the worst things I've ever played. Why can you go into cat mode? Drums are back. And now I'm like mentally fast. For a short period of time. Yeah, the music indicates to me that I'm now invincible. I guess that power-up was bad. So you have to keep an eye out for bad power-ups too. Stop that! I don't know what some of these power-ups represent. I'm being told that there's a hidden key somewhere around here. Wow. Get out of here, frog. Piss off. Bad power-up. That was a bad power-up. Fuck off! It's another situation where I need to fucking jump around and find a key. Baseball?! Start all the way back at the beginning. And I am once again almost dead. Someone said I have to keep playing until I find John. Is that a thing, or are you just, like, is that japes? Looking for rewind. I thought that said, where are you going to die? It said, where are you going to, Odie? Or where are you going, Odie? I was convinced it said, where are you going to die? Alright, I want to try to complete a level so that way I can see John Arbuckle. Arbuckle. I don't know where I'm going to die, but I know that Garfield's going to be the one to do it. Fuck out of here. I still don't get why Garfield turns into like a real cat, briefly. That doesn't seem to have any advantage. And the baseball does way too much damage. Of course, that was a bad power-up. Like I was fucking supposed to know that. There's baseballs around here. And they will fuck you up. Good game mechanic. Of course it's up there. I need to find a rewind. Or does anyone have a clip of what John looks like in the game? That would be great. Someone posted a screenshot. You know, I'm gonna say it now. Sure, he looks ugly. But I don't know if it's worth suffering through the entire game to see that. And I'm looking at... Okay. There's a full playthrough of this on YouTube that I just got linked to. So if you want to watch the whole game, it is available. And boy, does the rest of it look shitty. Garfield, you're staring directly at it. Stop that. It's just more of the same, and they just keep throwing more enemies at you. There's Odie. Gonna beat the shit out of a rat to get Odie. And then, why is Odie turning white? Congratulations, boys. It was easy. Presented by Tawachiki Corp. Good ending. I'm so glad I didn't play through that whole game.